Welcome to Echoes from the Void, where the past signals the present and the present listens back. The second tablet arrived exactly at midnight. No knock, no footsteps in the hall. Just a thin white envelope slid under my door, containing a photograph, and coordinates written on the back. My coordinates. The first tablet reacted like a living thing. This one, when I finally held it, felt nothing like that. Cold, dry, silent, not ancient, not new, just wrong. It didn't hum. It didn't shift. It didn't ripple. It simply existed in a way that felt deliberate. That was the part that terrified me. I placed it on my table under a lamp. No movement, no response. But the room reacted. The lights dimmed by exactly 40%. My phone froze at 2:17 a.m., the same minute missing from the vault footage. The air felt compressed, like the atmosphere was folding inward by degrees too small to measure. I stepped back. The tablet didn't move, but a hairline crack appeared on the wall behind it. A vertical split, no wider than a thread. The tablet wasn't the anomaly. Everything around it was. I started a voice log. Object 2. No hum, no shifting, possibly inactive. Playback gave me something else. Object 2. Covered. From below. No movement, no hum, not yet woven. The last words were whispered, not in my voice, not with my breath. When I replayed it again, the whisper came closer. I reached toward the tablet. Nothing. I hesitated. The symbols on its surface realigned themselves. 3 lines entering a circle, the same unfinished pattern as before, but forming in reverse, undoing itself, erasing itself, as if it reacted not to touch or sound, but to my attention. When I stared directly at a marking, it flattened, smoothed, vanished. When I looked away, the symbol returned, sharper than before. This wasn't an artifact. It was an observer, not ancient, not modern, something in between. The lights flickered again. The wall crack widened by another millimeter. My recording device shut off by itself. Then the room went silent. Not quiet. Silent. I couldn't hear the refrigerator, the street outside, my own breathing. Sound itself collapsed. The only noise left was a faint, hollow echo coming from the tablet. Not a hum, not a vibration. A memory of sound, a sound that had already happened. An echo from a moment I hadn't lived yet. When the silence broke, the symbols rearranged themselves into letters, not carved, not etched, but burned into the clay's surface. Return what is yours. The shard. The fragment left behind by the first tablet. It wasn't a piece of the artifact. It was something removed, something the tablet wanted back, or something that wanted me to bring it back. I lifted the shard. The room temperature dropped by 11 degrees. The crack in the wall split downward like a branching root. The tablet didn't move, but its shadow stretched across the table, reaching toward the shard in my hand. Even though the lamp behind it never shifted, shadows don't move without light. Unless the shadow isn't following the object, unless something else is casting it. I set the shard beside the tablet. They didn't touch, but both surfaces changed. The tablet dried further. The shard grew warm. A faint line of light connected them, thin as a strand of spider silk. 3 broken threads. 1 loom hidden. The pattern wasn't just a symbol. It was a map, a design, a mechanism. These weren't tablets. They were pieces of something unfinished, something that wanted to be whole again. The photograph had one more detail I hadn't noticed. In the background, behind the tablet, a blurred silhouette. Not human-sized, not shaped like anything I recognized. A folded outline, bent, thread-like, watching the object, or watching whoever found it. Someone didn't send this tablet to warn me. Someone sent it to test me. A low echo vibrated through the floorboards, soft, steady. A heartbeat I couldn't hear, only feel. The shard pulsed once. The tablet answered. The room dimmed again, and on the surface of the second tablet, a new message formed. Slow, deliberate, patient. The weaving begins. If you wish to hear more echoes from the darkness between worlds, subscribe. New fragments surface every week.